Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start the intro and then we'll get going. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
You are listening to Conversations with Yoube, a podcast produced by bisnation.net members.
This a vanilla raid, but it's a Wrath of the Lich King raid right now.
All right, guys. I am here, or this is Yoube. I should say that up front. I am here with basically my one of my oldest friends in Warcraft, believe it or not, and that is Shadez. So, Shadez, say hello in your traditional Shades-like manner.
Aloha! Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Shadez, aka Korzak, from the guild Eat Booty Like Groceries.
Okay, geez, Shadez. I kind of want to do a little trip down memory lane here with you.
Okay.
So let's talk about where you first started playing as far as 19s go.
I first started in the battle group Nightfall on the server Deathwing. I played on the Horde side in a guild called Nerf This, and also played on Alliance Deathwing also.
And that was in Nightfall, right?
Yes, correct.
All right, and I met you via someone that we've stayed in touch with for a long time. That's Bam, You're Dead. Any of you guys that played Nightfall back in the day, you probably know who that is, and he was a huge jackass. So how did you end up coming over to... Ooh, people are saying they don't like your sounds there, Geno. You want to turn it down a little bit, I guess?
Yeah.
You're coming through very in charge. You might want to give him one last ha before you do so.
1 sec, let me check my audio really quick.
Someone should, by the way, listening in stream, if anyone wants to take a tally on how many ha's, how many lols, and how many ha-lol combinations occur, that might be kind of funny to see at the end.
How do I sound now?
All right, Baldy's saying you sound better, good. So that's good.
Okay.
All right, let's try and pick out. Okay, so Nightfall, and then you made the migration over to Ruin. How many guilds do you think you have made since you moved over to Ruin?
Since I moved over to Ruin, let's see here. About probably a few, I guess. I mean, over the whole course, up till now, probably a lot. I know I had my guild grinding my gears on Alliance, Bleeding Hollow, and for a little bit with Cad, I had like Reppin' the Past, and a few other guilds.
I feel the reason I asked is because I feel like almost every other month you'd hit me up like, Yoube, I got this guild. It's a brand new guild. Come over here and play some routines. And this was when I was firmly entrenched in 39s and 29s. I'd be like, dude, you just asked me last month to join grind my gears. What guild do you have going on now? It's like, this one's going to stick. And then it'd be like, there's another one that'd come up a month later.
Yeah, I mean, me, like Ezron, Cannabis, Bo, and other people, I mean, it was mostly Cannabis's guild, but we played in the guild called Show You the Light.
So, how did you come about with creating your current guild? Because I feel like it almost came out of nowhere, and maybe it'd been a long time coming, but it was like, all right, I'm making a guild. Oh, and I have a team for the Twink Cup.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to make something funny that would make people laugh and maybe interested in joining the guild. I mean, obviously, the name comes from the song with the Marion featuring Chris Brown called
See, I did not know that. So,
but here's the link, I guess, in Twitch chat if you want to listen to it.
I'm sure everyone will appreciate that. So, like, how did you, like, you've been around for a long time. You obviously are one of the more well-known 19s. Like, how did you parlay that into getting a guild together so fast? Because I would see threads pop up on TI. I'd have people hitting me up either through direct messages on Twitter or emails like, dude, I need a team. I'm trying to find a team. I can't do it. And it seems like so many people weren't able to find a team, let alone create one. But you were able to just be like, poof, and create it out of thin air.
I mean, since guilds like Illustrious and Maiden Stormstrike broke up, it kind of helped me a bit. I mean, I was playing a hunter on Arthas for a little bit with some of the guys from Illustrious that I got to come over and play for me. And then I found Dimebeard from the RBG team to play Shaman for me. And I've just known a lot of people in the past, so I just got in contact with some people and asked them if they'd like to play in my guild.
So what is your strategy coming into this Twink Cup? Because you guys are playing into basically the play-in game. And you're going up against Love Shack's guild Beadtown Bullies.
Yes.
So what's your strategy going to be heading into that?
I mean, we've been doing some practice, against each other for now, but we plan on facing some more guilds. I know Pizza has wanted to maybe set up a game, and I know I plan on maybe facing BTB before the Twink Cup comes up, but I just plan on getting everyone together and getting hyped up and just having some fun with it.
So have you guys had a lot of opportunities to participate in the exhibition war games that have been going on, or is basically this week going to be the melting pot for your guild to really come together?
Not so much, but yeah, mostly it'll be the melting pot, yeah.
And I gotta say, Shades, I'm disappointed in the lack of ha's and lols that have occurred so far. You aren't nervous, are you?
No, I'm good. I'm just sitting back, having a beer.
What you sipping on?
It's just a Coors Light.
That's so gross, buddy.
But
I almost want to end this right now since you said that. Oh, man. All right, what are you going to be playing for the squad? I know you're the team leader, but what is your role going to be? You're playing a warrior, correct?
Yes, I will be playing my warrior, Korzak.
So are you going to be the target caller, and kind of like how Pizza was saying, like the shots kind of roll through him? Are you going to be playing that role, or do you have someone else on your squad that's going to be filling in?
I have someone else actually on my squad who's going to be the target caller.
I guess I won't ask because I don't want you to divulge that. He was like, focus him, make him die, the offense goes down with him. So I've been asking this stock question. Who do you think the dark horse is in this tournament?
The dark horse. The underdog. I think it would have to be between Ping or GSC. Obviously GSC in the arena tournament came up with their little name scheme.
Yeah, right? I think that's relatively devious.
Yeah.
Because normally, like, you're doing target call, it's like you'll say the name of the person, of course, or you might just be like in the heat of the moment, be like, get on the priest, get on the priest. Someone will look at a nameplate, and all of a sudden that priest is a shaman or a hunter, and you're like, wait a second, what is going on right now?
That's pretty smart and interesting to see.
But what makes you say them over other squads? Is it because you think the other squads are sort of properly rated, or do you think these teams more have sort of an approach, comp, or something that kind of propels them, yet they're still underlooked?
I think some of the guilds are more, I guess, highly rated, like Harvest, GCM, and Skill Ratio. I just think that GSC will, I guess, surprise some people, I guess.
Well, I got to say, that's a good lead-in to the next interview, which will be with GCS's, or GSC's, I'm sorry, guild leader. All right, Shades, who do you think, removing yourself from the equation, the favorite of the tournament is?
I mean, the favorite is probably skill ratio. I mean, I really like Jesus Christ Marie's team.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of people like skill ratio and are cheering them on.
So what do you think puts skill ratio as the presumptive favorite?
I mean, they've been playing together for a long time with many of their players and have gotten a lot of experience in pre-mating together. And they got a lot of good, I guess, leaders / players to help them out.
And then what do you think makes JCM sort of the number 2?
I mean, I think Ezron is a really great player for their team, and I think he'll do a lot for them. And I mean, they got a lot of people that have played in the past, and I know they have a lot of synergy from playing in like hundreds or other brackets together. So I think they'll do a good job in chopping mid, pretty much.
All right, I got to ask you the top 3 question. Let's say, who do you think has the 3 strongest FCs going into the tournament? Or who do you think the 3 strongest FCs are coming into this tournament?
3 strongest FCs, okay. It would have to be, I guess, Dark Chewy. Let's see. Yeah, Dark Chewy, I mean, Honey Buns on FC, on Harvest Lord. And the third one would have to be, I would say, It's a hard one. It's a hard one. It's a hard one.
Do you want to just go like ha lol ha? You guys insert number 3.
Sure, I guess. Oh man.
Right, we'll go with ha lol ha for the number 3.
I mean, I really haven't seen Rua play much. I mean, I know Fairlord's good at the jumps, but I haven't been able to see too much gameplay other than him being with my guild recently.
Couch that real quick, since you haven't seen enough to know. There's been a recent debate on Twink Info about jumps, graveyard specific. What are your thoughts on those potentially being allowed in the Twink Cup?
I mean, it's not that big of a deal for me. I mean, I guess a lot of people are against it, but I mean, I'm okay with it, I guess. I mean, I know my FC can do the jumps.
That's not inappropriate. But you do realize you guys are going to be alternating games, so you get one side Horde, one side Alliance. Like, there's been some talk of like, all right, you can do it, so you can drop the flag and pass it up, but I don't know about the fact if you can use the jump to get up to GY with the new fences and such. So you're just kind of the mindset of whatever is clever.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, all right. The last stock question I have for you is the NWL. Will you be participating in it? And the secondary off that, what are your thoughts on it?
I plan on playing as a team in the NWL. I think it'll be a fun experience and trying some of the different maps. I know the first season is going to be Warsong only, but it'll be interesting to see how teams shape up in the other maps such as Arathi Basin and Eye of the Storm.
Well, I believe they're just going to have it be Warsong Ultra specific at this point, because there was a lot of outcry over, you got to get 15 people in there, and it's like, that's just, it's really not realistic when it comes down to it.
Yeah, I hear ya.
All right, and then the last thing, Shades, and then I will release you from this. Shoutouts.
Shout out to Dimebeard, one of my newest players. He plays a Resto Shaman, and he's been a very active and good player to me. Shout out to the #1 crippled hunter in the U.S. bracket, Alexandria. And shout out to my boy Ezron. Italians have to stick together. I guess I'd throw a shout out to Scope. He's been another very active player of mine that I've been playing with for quite some time on Arthas. And shout out to, I guess, Fairlord for stepping up and joining my team at the last second after one of our flag carriers couldn't make it.
All right, well, Shades, I thank you for coming in. Ha and lols all around.
Aloha.
And coming up in a minute will be Vanilla Milk, a.k.a. the Dan that stream is really waiting for. So we'll see you guys shortly. And thanks again, Shades. Yeah. Aloha. Oh, I forgot about that. That was the best thing ever. Aloha, y'all. All right, buddy. I will talk to you later.
Take care, man.